God, this game is good. The children's book story narrative I was concerned about, but I think it played out. Even if it was a little silly, I think they did it really good. And to be fair, it fits the style of SCP-1762. So, files or SCP entries. Let's go. All right. Not a lot of information on this one, actually. Yorkshire, England, Site 83, antique glass perfume bottle, level 3, senior researcher, Victorian area, England, 2 to 8 hours, SCP-300. Okay. I'll read this in full once I get this all transferred. Could skip it, but I won't. SCP item item number SCP-300. Object class safe. Containment procedures. SCP-300 is stored in a locked and climate controlled container at site. Redacted. Experimentation on SCP-300 may only be performed with prior written permission from at least one level 3 senior researcher, and any observations made must be recorded for later analysis. Description: SCP-300 consists of an antique glass perfume bottle, SCP-300-1, containing approximately 2.4 cc's of an unidentified colorless liquid, SCP-300-2. When a single drop of SCP-300-2 is extracted from SCP-300-1, and the drop is viewed through a standard optical microscope, an animated scene becomes visible. While no 2 drops have shown precisely the same scene, these scenes generally take up the form of pastoral or woodland scenes consistent of that of Victorian era England. What does that mean? So far, attempts to analyze the exact chemical components of SCP-300-2 have inexplicably failed, with spectrometers reporting wildly variant or false data, thus making attempts at replicating it impossible. SCP-300-2 also invariably evaporates within 2 to 8 hours of being drawn outside of SCP-300-1, despite all attempts at stabilizing the substance or controlling laboratory conditions. SCP-300 was first documented along with Redacted after being recovered from the attic of a row home in Redacted, UK on Redacted 1863, following a raid by agents of the Royal Society for the Security, Containment, and Protection of Anomalous Artifacts. Essentially the old ancestral SCP Foundation before the SCP in the UK. SCP-300 was transferred to SCP Foundation possession on blank blank 19 blank. Simple. Oh, this one's a hefty one. Love it. Addendum: AXA security personnel should see document 090-B. Document 090-A, Dr. Redacted, experimental notes, experiment 0012. Observation is going well. We have managed to develop a system to record and analyze the shifts in the cube almost as quickly as they occur. No correlation between shifts or any world events found yet. Experiment 0048. We observed a 6-segment alignment today on the first side. Oh, is this the clock? No. Maybe? Maybe not. I'm thinking this was the Doomsday Clock, but I don't think it is. This is some sort of Rubik's Cube or something. Is there a 6-minute alignment today on the first side? It is noted that passed without incident. 2 hours later, a research assistant returned from the break room with news that a tsunami had occurred in the Indian Ocean and caused hundreds of thousands of deaths and extensive property damage. No correlation is currently known, but we will make note of it. Experiment 0150. After our 120th alignment on the 4th side of the cube and an 120th accident report in the lab, we are designated the 4th side as local and will implement safety measures tomorrow. Staff are discouraged from making bets regarding the outcomes of alignments. This is some dark to bright activities, if I remember it. If I had to say anything about it. Experiment 0172. A 6-segment alignment was recorded this morning on the local side. As a safety precaution, site blank was evacuated. 2 hours later, a containment breach occurred, but resulted in no loss of life due to the evacuation. Object determined to predict events, not cause them. First side designated as global. Upgrade to Euclid status requested. Experiment 0240. We stepped up our experiments today by attempting to modify the cube itself with D-class personnel. Redacted attempted to make a shift. SCP-090 immediately created a 10-segment alignment of its own accord near the top left corner of the local side. Exactly 2 hours later, SCP Redacted broke containment and data expunged. Agents Redacted and Redacted were also lost during the incident. Recommend forced shift testing of SCP-090 postponed. Upgrade to Keter status, approved as SCP-090 is obviously capable of causing events on its own accord. Object may be sentient. Experiment conclusion 0193.1. The combination of different alignment patterns on its body can cause disastrous effects of differing scales. It is presumed that full completion of the item will result in a catastrophe of unprecedented scale. SCP-090 appears to possess the ability to actively change alignment patterns at will in order to cause destruction. Nice. All right, we'll just bring all this over and then read it as we do, because I don't think it will alter anything except add stuff. Oh, back to story time. That's item number SCP-090, object class Keter. Keter is not main on how dangerous it is, but how uncontained or misunderstood it is. And when we mean contained, we mean in a way that we can control it in a way that it's not able to do its abilities or whatnot. So we have 3 main classes. There are a bunch of different other classes that usually level things that are beyond the normal. So safe doesn't mean the object isn't dangerous. It just means that we fully understand it. We're able to contain it without any issues. Euclid means we mostly understand it. We can mostly contain it, but occasionally it might, get out of whack. Keter means it is largely uncontainable or very hard to contain, and we have very little control over it. Now, there are Thamiel and some other ones that go beyond that scope. Thamiel tends to refer to things that are almost like god or deity level entities. There are subcategories for danger levels and stuff like that as well. This game predates the addition of those subclassifications, so yeah. Always check out the SCP Wiki if you want more information on this stuff. It is very extensive. Plenty of reading materials. Great stuff for bedtime or nightmares, depending on what you end up reading. Some of this stuff is really neat. Some of it's really disturbing. Some of it is just kind of eh. Some of it's funny. It's all great. For containment procedures. Artifacts to be held in a secure bunker in the facility at site. Redacted and constantly monitored by approved Class D personnel. The object's new arrangement is to be imaged every time it shifts. New arrangements are fed into the facility's Class OT supercomputer. Division Chief is to be notified of all changes in current estimates every half hour. No personnel is to touch SCP-090 except under order redacted. AXA security level has been created in monitoring SCP-090. Non-AXA personnel found in the facility will be terminated. Description: SCP-090 was located and retrieved in redacted on April 10th, 19 redacted. Prior to retrieval, SCP-090 had been located in a chamber at the nearby cathedral. SCP-090 was then removed, the cathedral was burned, and the 6 monks and the priests were terminated. That's a bit extensive, but sure. SCP-090 has been located at site. Redacted since the retrieval. Object's initial location prior to the cathedral is unrecorded. SCP-090 is a black cubic structure, 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters, made of unknown ceramic material. Object is classified as indestructible following test outline and document 090B. Unattached. Each side is divided into 10,000 individual squares. Christ, that is an advanced cube, but sure. An arrangement similar to Rubik's Cube, 100 segments per edge, each segment 2 millimeters wide. Each square has a part of a design etched into the surface. Etchings glow white. An unknown internal structure causes the realignment of the single row of column roughly every 2.8 seconds. Vague records of the object's alignments have been kept since 1242 CE, but those kept before 1533 CE have been lost. Modern technology has allowed the exact alignments to be imaged and recorded, as well as studied. Segments are divided by a thin white line unless they are aligned correctly with the square directly adjacent to them. There are 22 correct alignments on the object's surface currently. See 25.090.090.04D unattached for complete current object alignment. D023016-024016-0240015 is currently the only alignment of 3 adjacent segments on the surface of SCP-090. B and C are the 4-segment alignments. There is also a 6-segment alignment. See document 090B-B for research notes involving effects. We have that. This is the appendix with all the experiments. And I'm assuming our last one before our next one. Under extension, understanding memetics. Memetics are a type of information particle that contains supernatural abilities. In most circumstances, the medium that spreads the meme does not contain any supernatural ability. The meme itself is the sole carrier of the supernatural ability. This stuff gets really confusing when you get into the idea of memetics, thaumaturgy, and all this other stuff that SCP manages. If, for example, a meme is written within a book, this does not mean that the book itself is a supernatural phenomenon, only the meme within it contains supernatural elements. Memes do not have any direct physical influence on humanity, but all humans exposed to and having perceived the memetic SCP are at risk of being influenced by it. To be sure, memetic SCPs do not emanate any detectable forms of memetic rays or auras, and a normal phenomenon will take place only once a human perceives it. In short, memetic SCPs must first be understood before they can produce an anomalous phenomenon. Usually. Essentially, data transfer in the forms of sensory, whether reading, vision, feelings, some other vague sense. Yeah. Incident Report 898-14. On September 22nd, 1994, the first complete draft of SCP-898 was administered to 30 D-class subjects, who were then locked into secure chamber number 34 on Site 12. A loudspeaker is installed in the room and began to play a recording of SCP-444 after all the subjects were safely locked behind the soundproof doors. 12 subjects attempted to break down the doors, presumably in order to escape. 10 fled to the corners of the room and huddled in them, covering their ears, and 8 rushed to the speaker and attempted to tear it out of the wall. Fight-flight response, huh? After some minutes, the later subjects were successful, but they continued to show signs of extreme agitation after the recording was silenced. The subjects began to attack each other approximately 8 minutes later. When the doors were unsealed, the security teams entered 30 minutes after. A majority of the subjects were either dead or in critical condition, and the survivors had to be neutralized. Incident Report 898-15 on October 1st, 1994, a second complete draft. Modifications are detailed in data expunge of SCP-898 was administered to 30 D-class subjects, who were then locked in the secure chamber number 34 in Site 12. Once again, a loudspeaker installed in the room began to play a recording of SCP-444. After all these subjects were safely locked behind the soundproof doors, the subjects displayed very similar behavior to that described in the incident report 898-14 initially, but their agitation appeared to cease after Dr. Dahl, the technician overseeing the experiment, shut off the recording himself. Unaware that the microphone in his observation booth was turned on, he said loud, "Well, it looks like the counter meme worked right this time." Some of the D-class subjects who were near the loudspeaker apparently heard this. As they began to show signs of agitation, proceeded to fight amongst themselves or run from each other, starting a riot that eventually encompassed all the subjects. Security teams had to neutralize several of the subjects, but the remaining ones surrendered. Excerpt for the interview with Dr. Grenko, December 13th, 1995. Grenko, since any memetic compulsion by definition involves the inspiration of an idea in the target's mind, the most obvious defense mechanism was another type of inspiration, preferably one that would create a more powerful compulsion and override the first meme. As near as we could tell, the problem was that the counter meme was treating itself as an invading meme. If the person infected with SCP-898 became consciously aware that they were infected with SCP-898, 898 would activate. We called this auto-activation. The first complete 898 treatment also had an unfortunate side effect of looping. 898 would automatically detect itself once it had been activated once and would keep activating over and over again. Although we were able to work out the looping problem, in most cases we could not prevent a loop in the case of auto-activation, and we never found a solution to auto-activation. The best we could do was use a workaround with amnestics and try to make sure that the knowledge of SCP-898 wasn't generally known to the Foundation personnel. Subject 898 test log, April 3rd, 1992. Subject D44589 infected with SCP-898 strain 3 and D44590 non-infected. Back from dinner and had boring leftovers as they've been eaten by an SCP yet? No. Honey, you just missed one of the best and saddest SCPs in the SCP universe that I'm aware of. One of the more popular ones, SCP 1762, We Be Dragons, or There Be Dragons. It was told in the style of like a children's book narrative. It was really sad. It's unfortunate you missed it. You can watch it back though. Yeah, There Be Dragons or Here Be Dragons is one of the saddest and a very long entry in the SCP reports, but it's also really good. Now I'm just reading through archive data before we go into the next story, it seems. So probably the last one here. Test. The first subject would be locked into a soundproof room and provided with a written sample of SCP-444 and asked to copy it into another blank piece of paper. When the task was completed, a second subject went into the room, and the first subject would verbally describe what he had written to the second subject. Results. D44589 initially appeared to be unable to copy the text until he resorted to tracing over it. He was unable to describe what he had written to D44590 and finally resorted to showing D44590 what he had copied. D44590 was isolated along with D44589, while D44590 began to show symptoms of SCP-444 infection. D44589 did not, and eventually they became unable to communicate with each other. Subject D44591 infected with SCP-898 strain 4 and D44592 not infected. See above. Results. D44591 successfully copied the text and read aloud to D44592, and D44591 was isolated along with D44592. While D44592 began to show symptoms of SCP-444 infection, D44591 did not, but they were still able to have some limited communication. Excerpt with interview with Dr. Grenko. December 13, 1995. Play it again? Nah. You can watch it in the VOD. I'll also post it to YouTube, probably. Grenko, our early attempts at making a counter-meme toyed with the idea of compelling the infected subject to be blind or apathetic towards incoming memes, but those have even more serious drawbacks than the Berserker serum. In the worst cases, our subjects would become ineffectively blind and deaf, unable to see or hear or read any language or sense anything else with powerful mental associations. In the best cases, the subjects would still be effective carriers of any meme they absorbed, even if they were not personally affected by it. In short, we have failed. Looking back at the last 3 years, it seems to me that all we've really done is figure out how to induce a lot of different mental disorders. 05-1. 05 is the head council of the SCP facilitation. SCP Foundation, the 05 Council. They oversee everything. They're the Overseer Council. Even though it says 05, they're usually more than 5 members, and they're all monsters in their own right, mostly. But anyway. I see. You think that this is the reason not to abandon the project? Grenko. Yes, maybe not forever. But it's clear to me now that we just don't have the knowledge base to develop very effective means of our own. Maybe in a few decades, when our knowledge of memetics and neurology is a bit more developed, we can pick this up again. But for now, I don't think there's anything else constructive that we can do. In addition, given the current project's safety assessment, we will classify it from Euclid to safe. Okay. We'll transfer everything over and read the actual thing. And we'll skip anything we've already read. Alright, SCP item number 898. Object class safe, special containment procedures, information pertaining to the creation and application of SCP-898 is restricted to Foundation personnel with level 3 clearance or higher. Experimentation with SCP-898 may only be conducted in the approval of majority of Overseer Council. Description. SCP-898 is a memetic disorder specifically created by the Foundation researchers for the purpose of serving as a defense mechanism against other memetic or mind-affecting attacks. Its development was undertaken as part of Operation Azure Skies in 1992. The objective of Azure Skies was to design and employ a variety of devices to protect Foundation personnel in the field from supernatural threats that conventional technologies were not sufficient to guard against. SCP-898 specifically was created over the course of 3 years of study and experimentation, taking information from analysis of already known memetic SCPs to drive a GESALT research and development program. The SCP-898 project was overseen by Dr. Grenko during its run until its official cancellation on December 22, 1995. The conclusion Dr. Grenko and his subordinates reached was that since any memetic compulsion by definition involves the inspiration of an idea in the target's mind, the most obvious defense mechanism was another type of inspiration, preferably one that would create more powerful compulsion override the first meme. To that end, Grenko proposes that a simple biological motivated catalyst might be the solution, according to the theory developed when a subject's mind that had already been affected by SCP-898 detected a potential memetic invasion. SCP-898 would automatically stimulate the subject's sympathetic ganglion to flood the subject's system with adrenaline and provoke a fight or flight response. The subject would then dismiss the invading meme in the process of either initiating an attack or fleeing from the meme's effective range. The method for detecting the invading memes revolved around tracking sudden changes in the subject's limbic system. A common trend Grenko and his team had often observed among memetic viruses known to the Foundation was that nearly all of them stimulated an unusually high amount of activity in the orbital frontal cortex, and so SCP-898 was designed to activate in response to this stimulation, or if the subject became consciously aware of a memetic attack. which would frequently start off orbital frontal cortex activity as well. In order to ensure that SCP-898 would provide adequate protection against all types of memes, Grenko opted to form a core of this counter meme around all 5 senses. SCP-898 at its completion would include auditory, visual, olfactory, tactile, and taste-based elements. Addendum 1, January 17, 1995. After the inception is completed, a Class A amnestic must be administered in order to prevent looping, auto-activation, and related phenomenon. See Incident Reports 898-14 through 898-20. Dr. Grenko, refer to documents, data expunged for more details. So, the reason I read this and then this is because not everything here gets included here, and this usually covers data that we don't, yada yada. A lot of reading. Yes. SCP Universe can get very confusing. There are certain SCPs that are, you just like read and like, I don't understand anything that they're talking about. This is like doctorate or above level science or a theoretical, I wouldn't even say physics because it goes beyond physics. You have like thaumaturgy, you have theology-based SCPs, you have reality-breaking SCPs, you have physics and non-physics based SCPs, you have just so much nonsense. Memetics, pattern screamers. From the Bell SCPs. There's one Bell SCP that I'm sure will take care of the problem in its own way. There's an SCP Bell that must never be rung. It's contained in a giant thing of gelatin. Not edible gelatin, mind you. Though I'm sure you could if you really wanted to. But if it's wrong, it will start causing hallucinations to all who hear it. Those in the closer proximity will have greater hallucinatory effects. And eventually, you'll start to have visions of an entity that approaches you. And eventually, you just keel over and die over time. You go crazy first, but then you die. So that's a bell you probably don't want to touch. Carl. Here. Director R. There's a temporary archive that needs to be sorted. The others are in the field, so you have to take over. Temporary archive. Am I qualified enough? I'm trying to think. I feel like is there 1 or 2 more SCPs in the game? There might be only 1 more. It might be close to the end, actually. Maybe. This mission is an emergency, Carl. It is beyond your current level. Oh. And you're sending me anyway? But your recent performance has proven that you have the ability to accomplish it. You understand, Director Orr. Don't let Hisashi near it. Better keep an eye on the Foxo. Indeed. Remember, stay sane and always in awe. Alright, get to it then. Aww. Not a lot of data in here. Okay. SCP-239. I don't remember what this one is. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. Obsolete data. Description obsolete data. Appendix obsolete data. Consciousness intrusion operation. Record participants director. Redacted executor D6744 Mike Donald. Intrusion subject SCP-239, device applied synapses, incident process, operation executed on March 26, 2005. On that night, 1. Consciousness intrusion action SCP-239-01. The report contains a large amount of content. Do you want to read further? The witch plan. Oh. Conscious intrusion action. Oh, I didn't even get to read all of it. I should have just started reading. I think we're back to spooky, chat. It might be back to spooky. May or may not.
D6744. Please provide your identification code according to the mission letter. 4 and 20 blackbirds.
Tell me, Doc, when was the last time this rag on my head was washed?
D6744. According to the 7th edition of the Security Regulation Amendment, you must first provide your identification code. Otherwise, you will be executed.
Alright. 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. You're a real fan of these formalities. Everything's got to be right by the book with you. Oh, God. Fuck.
From sad to
Donald,
spooky.
consciousness intrusion expert. Former leader of MTF UP2. Codename Spider.
Oh.
Now, level D personnel.
That's probably
Number
not good.
6744.
Enough with these damn formalities. Just what the hell you want me to do?
D6744. Do you know about the Witch Plan?
I've heard the name, that's all.
The plan is under the direct command of O5. Every last detail of the plan is protected by the strictest confidential terms.
So what?
D6744. What you're about to witness is top secret information of the Foundation.
What the hell is going on?
A few hours ago, something went wrong with the Witch Plan experiment. The energy of the human anomaly, SCP-239, is out of control and has begun diffusing outward, disintegrating everything it touches.
You guys seriously never cease to amaze me.
SCP-239 is now a ticking time bomb. She could go off at any moment. D6744, I need you to enter the consciousness of SCP-239 to stop this bomb from exploding.
The neural key is fully charged and ready to enter the target
I'm not
consciousness
following
space.
this.
Begin the program.
Consciousness
What's
begins to
happening?
link. Start with
D6744,
5,
we don't have
Just
much time
hold
left.
it!
3,
Fuck, wait!
2,
Wait,
and
wait!
size.
Thomas Maghan. Okay, couple things. The Spider was the nickname for the MTF unit that he was a part of before he got demoted to D class, which essentially just means he's experiment fodder. He was probably, and from what I understand, the Spider unit, from the clues I've been given, usually do infiltration into like the minds of entities or stuff like that for like humanoid entities. So that's what we're doing now. We're infiltrating her mind to hopefully resolve the issue because we can't physically do anything about it. So this is the witch child, I think. Spooky.
D6744, can you hear me?
Son of a bitch! Fuck you!
The situation is urgent. If you were still the way you used to be, you would have done the same.
Hello there? Hey, wait!
D6744, what did you see?
A little girl, but she ran away when she saw me.
That little girl is SCP-239. What else have you discovered?
Sorry. I'm sorry. Help me.
The girl's consciousness is severely damaged. That probably explains her total loss of energy control.
Then how should we proceed?
Yep. Let's start with this.
I'll have to enter her preconscious. If there's a solution to this, it's gonna be in there.
Good. D6744, you really are the right person for this mission.
Lobotomy? Probably not a good idea.
D6744,
With an anomalous
must
being,
remind
careful,
you, SCP-239 is no ordinary girl. She is uniquely dangerous.
A lobotomy
Not
might
forget.
permanently cause damage.
Yeah, I got it. I'm dangerous too, don't forget.
So what, we got 4 levels to go through? Let's go.
Sleep, stone green, touch, move,
Can I,
close pain.
take another door?
Ladybug, time clock, summer, verb, movie, snake, cry, turkey, eagle, 6, resin, roarer, ladybug, time clock, summer, verb, movie, snake, cry,
I don't think that
turkey,
works on him.
Eagle, 16, eternal blood, science, red, sleep, stone green, touch, mood, anxiety, close pain, lust, ladybug, time clock,
RB-1 pulse alternating voltage room introduction. A device capable of generating high frequency pulse voltage and providing real-time observation feedback to the brainwaves and the experimental target. According to Dr. Sean Pierce, director of SCP-239, the RB voltage rooms are the most direct and effective means of activating the target's reality distortion ability.
activate wings,
Adjustable range of voltage 100V to 30,000V.
red, sleep, stone green, touch,
8
move,
documents.
anxiety, close pain, lust, ladybug, time clock, summer, verb, movie, snake, cry, turkey, eagle.
Welcome back.
We mother of
I am running. I can't help it if the game doesn't let me run. Oh, that might be a dead end. Well, I know what to look for now. Okay, what am I supposed to do if I can't run? When attacked by an unknown source, why? Yeah. Okay. Like like initially I didn't have a chance to even run. The snack later. Yeah. I'm getting hungry myself. Alright, gotta go to the exit doors. I feel like it's gonna catch up to me. Yeah. I feel like I can't outrun it. Alright, got through. Thank God. I don't have to listen to this guy again. Oh, that looks important. Something seems odd. This is probably its containment facility, by the way. Link all fragments in the correct order. Lines cannot intersect. Fragments may only be linked once. Ah. Okay. So link all fragments in correct order. Lines cannot intersect. Okay. Lines cannot intersect. So is it just a matter of doing that? Or do I need to connect these? If I do this, can I break? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Like, can I break? Oh. A little room wasn't arranged with feng shui. Like, can I... Oh, am I just supposed to... Or not? I don't think either I'm too ooped to understand what the puzzle wants, because I've not been able to even get a connection yet. I have tried resetting the puzzle, but I haven't even been able to do a thing with the puzzle yet. Oh. I have to hold it when I go through it.
We are now conducting ability control test number 125 of SCP-239. Okay, let us begin.
They wanted me to
First,
trace the path.
set voltage strength to 30 kilovolts. Power on. SCP-239. Move the target object to the designated location.
Ability control test number 125 has failed.
The voltage intensity must be insufficient. I'll need a new test site, along with new equipment that can handle a greater voltage load.
There's a thing there, but I want to look at everything over here. Aha! Documents. ARB potential development plan. Experiment subject SCP-239. Containment room, 48 months, August 1st, 2000 to July 31st, 2004. Director Sean Pierce. Experimental objective is to activate the target's higher level reality distortion capabilities while ensuring that external forces can be directly intervened with and manipulated. Expected result, level 3 reality distortion. Experimental method. Conduct in-depth research and testing on the following hypothesis. High voltage stimuli encourage alpha brainwave divergence to induce the formation of a reality distortion field. The actual observed effects of the reality distortion force under various voltages will be tracked and recorded, and the correlation curve graph between them will be established. The experiment shall use pulse voltage simulation as the primary method, with a pulse voltage range of 100 volts to 30,000 volts. Description. During the experiment, number SCP-239's reality distortion capability has been deemed qualified when receiving a stimulus involving the following words: rainstorm, butterfly, fan. With this observation in mind, future experiments shall continue to employ these words to further test correlation amongst related speech sounds and pulse voltage and ARB development. Main devices: ARB-1 pulse alternating voltage room, SS radiation feedback device, devices related to telekill headgear. Results unqualified. Notes: project to be transferred to the lab number 355 in order to initiate ARB pressurization experiments. 30,000 volts to 250,000 volts. That's kind of excessive, don't you think? Is he being a dick to dangerous children as usual? Yeah, SCP, while its motto is secure and contain, protect, they also, you know, aren't known to be the best people in the world, but it's hard to say whether they're better or not than some other organizations that manage these things as well. Hi. 30k to 250k save? I don't think so. Chances are Pierce fucked it and ended up going too hard on the kid. Thus, rewoke or broke everything about her.
Bird's Nest calling D6744. Do you copy?
Ah, we shattered it.
The energy of SCP-239 is still diffusing outward. What's your situation?
Situation's more complicated than I thought. I'm gonna need more time.
Be quick about it.
I got it. Quit rushing me.
I'm doing what I can. I'm in a consciousness of a child, and I have to go through 4, 5, well, no, maybe 5 layers. 5 layers of bullshit. Lovely. Starting strong. Can I go back further here, actually? Is there sneakies back here? Yeah, okay. I'm on to you.
Have you heard?
Heard what?
O5 is displeased with the slow progress of Dr. Pierce's experiment. They've appointed a new director to take over the project.
You sound like that bitch in the first introductory meeting.
Chaired by Dr. Pierce.
It's true. Trust me. If I'm being honest, I don't really like Dr. Pierce. Something about him, you know, just gives me the creeps.
Maybe I'm prejudiced.
He's coming. Stop.
But I feel like anyone that talks like that probably shouldn't be in a top secret facility like this, but that's fun. I just feel like my IQ drops every time I hear people talk like that. John, to fix the problem? Usually what happens is people go overboard. The researchers usually get punished in their own right from the experiment. Notice for visiting facts. Sean Pierce, Personnel Department, SCP Foundation, fax number, page 1, telephone number, date, December 28, 2003, notice, for review, comment. Dr. Vilya Tatov, Senior Researcher, Site 17-11, will visit your office at 9:50 a.m. today. Reason for visit, personnel transfer. So he's not even in charge of this experiment anymore, so someone else is doing the atrocities at this point. Alright. 3 out of 8 documents. There's an electrified door over there. I kind of want to touch it. What you got? Oop. Show me what you got. Oh no, there is definitely at least one more SCP entry now that I recall. Alright, I gotta reset the parts, huh? What's the pattern? Straight across, down, down, up. Alright, I already think I know this pattern. Yeah. Easy.
How are the preparations for the experiment coming along?
Equipment's been checked. Everything is ready.
Good. Anything to be aware of?
Sam went to the counseling room after yesterday's experiment.
Give him an injection of amnestic agent, and let Arthur take his place.
He can be a secretary, Georgie. Be the coffee boy. Oh. John's employee card. Well, he has looks, I guess, maybe. Oh, was there something else here? Group of photo. Oh, we saw this in the Tang King tragedy. Is there more reports here? There is. Man, we're getting all of them already. John's diary, Site 17, Room 35, Sector 3, December 7, 2003. To say that I'm displeased with the experiment results would be gross understatement. Each day we seem to step on a critical point of success only to never cross the line. It is a never-ending cycle of anger, frustration, exasperation, and excitement. 1,000 mixed emotions swirl within me to the point where I can no longer distinguish one from another. But to give up now is not an option. I know that much. The successful conclusion of this experiment must be seen through to the end. With failure comes experience, and I now know where my main problem lies. The maximum safe voltage permitted by the Foundation is still too low. I will need to find a way to increase the limit. Resistance, agency, free will. Rest assured, nothing will stand up to the power of extreme voltage. Yeah, I mean, yeah, eventually it's just brain death. That's usually what happens. As an accident, so you should be safe. My team. Yes. Indeed. Didn't miss anything, did I? Okay. It's like so. Oh my god. Ugh. Growing up as we speak. Oh, there's a document over there. Missing 2. Test record from Dr. Sean Pierce, assistant, ARB pressurization experiment, site lab. Number 355, December 20th, 2003, May 31st, 2004. Pulse voltage range 30,000 volts to 250,000 volts. Additional simulation result. Visual 30 to 150 k volts. FFL 30 to 150 k volts. FFL 150 to 250 kV volts. FFL 150 to 250 kV volts. FFL succeed. Okay. Well, what am I supposed to do in here? Supposed to touch a thing? Go back. Oh, I need to touch a thing.
Try again. Set voltage strength to 250 kilovolts.
Dr. Pierce,
Using
the
a
heart
car?
rate of SCP-239 has now exceeded 160. Her physiological indicators are quickly approaching their limit. Perhaps we should consider pausing for a while.
Continue. Pressurize. Set to 250 kilovolts. Go. Now. SCP-239. Pay close attention to my instructions. Crush that car in front of you.
That was a nice looking car. There we go. I was wondering when it would turn into a baseball.
The meaning of this.
Sean Pierce.
Violet.
Long time, Sean. What's it been? 7 years?
I've got no time to play catch up with you. Not a great first impression you're leaving either. Barging into my lab and interfering with my experiments. According to Foundation security regulations, I could have you detained, you know.
Still the same old temper. You haven't changed one bit, Sean. Well, if you want to talk business, then let's talk business. You should have a look at this first.
This is... No.
This is O5's mandate. Effective immediately. Witch plant and all SCP-239 experiments will be led by me.
No, that's... No! This is a mistake! It's not possible!
Don't take it personal, Sean. The simple fact is that the development of SCP-239 is moving too slow. They want a more ambitious approach. A new process, if you will.
A new process? What new process? Just what do you know about process? Please, Violet, enlighten me.
Sean, let us end our bickering with this. Victory comes to those who fight, and to those who last.
I had to admit, I should have looked at the monitors, but I wanted to look at what was going on. Are you? Well, we don't know if Violet's much better, to be honest. John might have been the better individual for this.
Bird's Nest, do you copy?
Copy, loud and clear.
Just what exactly is Witch Plan?
That's not your concern. Focus on the mission at hand. Stop the spread of energy diffusion released by SCP-239, and do it quick.
Yeah, sure.
At this point, I would imagine they've evacuated, and I'm sitting within the field that they're trying to prevent expansion from. But, you know, life be life. Oh, that's a cute little bedroom. Yeah. What are we looking at here? I think I probably know what the pattern looks like. I'll let it play out, though. Or is it not going to play out this time? Not going to play out this time, is it? Alright. Okay. Well, it's going to be like this.
Director Tattoo. The storybooks and toys we ordered have arrived at C3 Warehouse.
Good. How's the containment room remodeling coming along?
The bed and daily necessities are all in place. The
Yeah.
demolition of the ARB potential.
Once I know how to
development
play
plan
it,
will be
I know how to
completed next.
do it. So
Good and good. Now, how about the formal meeting with our little princess?
bye. I see my last document is right here. Unless there's something new. It is something new. Fuck. I missed a document, I think, by not reading the screens. No! Shame. Alright, our highest endeavor must be to develop free human beings who are able themselves to impart purpose and direction in their lives. Violates reading notes. Rudolf Steiner. Understanding your child's inner turmoil provides an emotional mirror that helps you understand themselves. By allowing them to feel recognized, feel that their views and ideas are valued, you build up their self-esteem. Once a child feels that their personal worth has been recognized, they will be much more capable and resilient when dealing with people and events in their lives. The motto we must hold in our hearts is this: I will seek to understand, I will show my understanding. I will not criticize and condemn. Once a child identifies with the values that the parent embodies, the child will develop and acquire personal standards of self-regulation within their own selves. Sag. Time to start the game over? No. I don't think I have candy to hand out tomorrow. Unacceptable. Alright, free your child's true potential. Martyr Ronson, the baby book, everything you need to know about your baby from birth to age 2. William Sears, Between Parent and Child, the best-selling classic that revolutionized parent-child communication. Ham G. Denon. Big Trees and Camellia. Innokus. Dear Zoo, Rod Campbell. Bed Time for Bed, Fred. Yasamine Ismail. Go. It might have been the screens that are... I mean, to be fair, this is just additional lore stuff. It's not incredibly important. But maybe achievement. But I've already missed a few, so it doesn't matter. Modeling plan for SCP-239's containment room. Task preparation: dismantling the monitoring devices, dismantling the electrical devices, dismantling the commonly used in standby circuits, reinforcement project, heavy current engineering, interior decoration, children's room, enragement of interior objects, children's room, site clearing, testing, acceptance inspection. Okay, that's probably everything in here for the moment. Never mind, I'm blind. Something else. The key card. Oh. Here it is. Oh. Starts a group of Demeter plan. Gotcha. Is there anything else I'm missing? Shouldn't be. Alright, 2 more documents for 2004. Right there. Because I technically missed the script in the Hangman's Tragedy, and missed this. Probably missed something else at one point too. There's probably other secret achievements and stuff that would take forever to replay unless there's a chapter select option, which might be possible. Okay. Object Glass Getter.
Hello there. Hold on a second. I'm not gonna hurt you. God damn it.
Yeah, you say that. Just keep building the Ferris wheel.
Are you having nightmares?
Monsters. Monsters. Scared. Scared.
When you feel scared, just close your eyes. Imagine something beautiful, and those terrible things will disappear.
Who are you?
My name is Violet Tattoo. You can just call me Violet. I will take care of you from now on. No one will hurt you ever again.
I get to go inside the containment vessel? Surely this is not allowed.
Alright, that's it for today's bedtime story.
Bye.
We'll have a little test tomorrow. You need your rest.
Afraid. Sleep. Nightmares.
SCP-239, are you afraid of having nightmares again?
Yes. Afraid.
Just remember what I told you. When you feel scared, just close your eyes. Imagine your little friends in the stories all running out of their books to come play with you. Then you won't be afraid. Get some sleep now. Remember to imagine those beautiful images.
Close eyes. Imagine. Imagine beautiful images.
And the nightmares come forward. I didn't get a pony or anything with this one. I don't like how the glass is suddenly not see-through, but sure.
Long time ago, there was a robin. It wanted a home of its own. But what should a home look like? Other animals.
Then I'll bait you a tortoise. It's my game to win. Pony for Christmas. I'd rather not, unless it's for food. Select the part to be adjusted. Click and hold evidence to adjust. Oh. Not sure what I did. That's fine. That's... No, can we fix that? This is all wrong. Oh, okay. This is because this isn't right. Yeah.
Robin needs an elephant.
Sure. I totally did that right.
Should have very strong floors. Strong enough.
Turtle's gonna beat me.
Wait. Robin shakes his head.
Now, who put the jaguar in with the zebras? That's a dumb idea. A cheetah, sorry.
Pulls back and whispers. There should be beautiful spotted curtains to block out the harsh sun. The robin shakes its head again. The giraffes speak from way up high. The house should have a high roof. And
How dare
places
you do
hang from the
Christmas
ceiling.
during my spooky season?
The robin flaps its wings and flies away. Cables let out a loud noise. House should be built in a pool, so we can bathe anytime and sleep anytime. The robin shakes off the water and flies away.
This is one of those SCPs that can go either way, depending on the mood. Oh, we're playing Happy Bird? Now, is there a reason I'm releasing the lions of all things? Seems like a bad idea. No, to be fair, these bars aren't stopping the lions anyway, but you know.
The robin flies to a small hill where the lion's family lives. The lion says, "My home is vast and boundless, and the whole prairie is my home." The robin shakes its head and flies away.
I got an achievement not failing that, so there's definitely achievements I got for failing the penny whistle.
It flies
Damn.
and flies, and finally it lands on the back of a rhinoceros. The rhinoceros says, "Everyone travels with all sorts of strange questions inside, but after traveling far and long enough, the answer that everyone finds is that the truth is not far, for it lays within our very hearts. Robin, what kind of home do you want?" The robin says, "The home I want is..."
Did not appreciate that noise.
SCP-239, what are you doing? What's going on here? What's happening? SCP-239, We have to work and rest according to plan.
But
Alex, clear up the mess.
At once, Director.
SCP-239, this is all for your own good. You must be obedient and complete tomorrow's test. After that, I'll give you a gift.
a gift?
All right. Back to sleep now, SCP-239.
So, that way, huh? Okay.
The global presentation is next week.
I'll see to it. What shall we do with these creations of SCP?
Oh.
Destroy them.
She was manifesting all these things that we saw, and they are literally putting a mass grave together to incinerate it all. Lovely. Lovely.
A gift for me. Happy.
I mean, fair enough. You can't just have her keep making things infinitely. Alright, two more. A pony and the top.
Hey, you there? D6744 calling Bird's Nest. D6744 calling Bird's Nest. What the hell are these guys up to?
Yeah, they probably left, and your physical body is probably nothing. All that's left is your consciousness floating in the witch's child consciousness. Almost certainly.
Director Tattoo. The experimental site has been fully prepared. The report may begin at any time.
Excellent.
Why are the bathrooms
If
always
today's
being
experiment goes smoothly,
cleaned when I
I
need
will
them?
have full control over which plan. Go. Check again to be sure that everything is in place. There can be no omissions.
At once, Director.
Thank you.
Violet, hey.
Okay. Can I go this way? No.
See, I'm very busy.
Oh, Pierce is back.
We'll be presenting which plan's progress to the O5 Council shortly.
Right, yes, that's just it. Listen, SCP-239's abilities are greater than you could ever imagine. She is infinitely more powerful now than when she was born. Your experimental procedures lack the proper controls. Any mistake, no matter how minuscule, could have irreversible consequences.
Dr. Pierce, let us not forget that it was your previous missteps that caused us to miss the ideal incubation period for SCP-239. If we don't cultivate her using my method, the window of opportunity will be closed for good.
But listen, if you go about it using your method, you will repeat the accident that happened 7 years ago.
Oh.
You do remember, don't you? Heisenberg, Freeman, Claire?
Enough, Sean. Don't you dare bring up their names. Sean, the progress of civilization has always come with sacrifices. You don't get one without the other. To have the chance to harness the abilities of SCP-239, no price is too great.
Violet, you are playing with fire.
Dr. Pierce, it's time. I suggest you go to the first floor to get front row seats to civilization's next leap of progress.
I am the one who knocks.
Violet! Listen to me! Violet!
To be fair, I don't know if either of them are working. They probably should have worked together in tandem. Test plan. Convert pure water into wine. Oh, we're literally turning her into Jesus. Resurrect birds that have been dead for more than 12 hours. Create a fig tree. Turn living things into molecules. Well, I wonder who's going to turn into molecules with this report. 1 second, I am reading papers. Which plan? Background. For now... Like that now, new and ever more threatening SCPs have been emerging in every corner of the world. The Foundation has gone to great lengths to create more containment. Alright, I'll read that later, I guess. We'll watch this.
Can you make it come out and play with us? Good, SCP-239. Very well done. Alright, let's continue with part 2. Now we need to give the Robin a home. A home? Yes, a home. Just like in the storybook. The Robin needs a tree to call home. So let's give him a big tree.
Robin, home. Not the tree.
SCP-239, you just need to listen and follow my orders. Come on now. Let's give our good friend the Robin a big tree.
Home. Not tree.
SCP-239, I need you to follow orders and make a tree.
Well,
SCP-239, if you don't follow orders, there will be no more nice things for you. No toys, no storybooks, no pretty decorations. Back to that cold, ugly room. You don't want that, do you?
No. No.
Take the goddamn tree for me. Everyone, no need to panic. This is all standard. SCP-239 will have a slight effect on the current when using her abilities. It's perfectly normal. Very well done, SCP-239. Good. Perfect. As you can well see, under my guidance, SCP-239's abilities grow more and more powerful each
it's
day.
a bit of a gnarly tree, don't you
Over
think?
time, we will expand the experimental content, and we will see even more advancements. SCP-239, you can stop now. That's enough. Stop it, SCP-239. Just an order. Stop now.
Gotta love the classic alarm sound.
Good heavens! Why won't it open? John? John! John! The backup door outside! Help me open it! Come on, quick!
Oh, can I finally read in peace? Good. Anyway. Oh, sorry, I wanted this one. Which plan? For a long time now, new and even more threatening SCPs have been emerging in every corner of the world. The Foundation has gone to great lengths to create more containment spaces to effectively contain them. However, the traditional methods of containment have proven unable to keep pace with the growing demands and crisis levels. In response to the urgency of the situation, the OFI Council instated a new containment approach in July 2002. Rather than physical containment, the new approach seeks to harness SCP-239's reality distortion abilities and to contain other SCPs. This project has been given the codename Witch Plan. Origin at 2100 hours, October 22nd, 1998. A baby girl was born at the Emerite Hospital in the southern suburbs of Little Rock, Arkansas. Her birth caused a great distortion of the space surrounding the hospital. Thigo 14, Black Honey Badger, the Foundation's mobile task force rushed to the scene to contain the subject. The operation was successful but costly, with 15 agents killed and 2 seriously injured. In March 2000, redacted of the O5 Council put forward a plan containing SCPs using SCP-239's reality distortion abilities, with SCP-239 at the core of the development concept. In July 2000, the plan was approved and codenamed Witch Plan in internal files. Inter-Foundation list: Sean Pierce, Alsenberg, F. Musk, Violet Tautal, Raymond Ham. Oh, I know that guy.
Stop it,
Gotta put on my safety.
God damn it! Why won't it open?
Yeah, why won't it open? It's not like I'm holding it in place,
Sean!
right?
Sean! The backup door outside! Help me open it! Come on, quick!
Violet, I told you you were playing with fire.
Cut the bullshit and let me out! She's lost her mind! What are you doing? Open it! Open the damn thing!
No. No, Violet. I can't.
What do you mean?
SCP-239 is out of control. Why would I open the gate?
What the fuck are you saying? Open it!
You're right, Violet. Victory comes to those who fight, and to those who last.
You're talking crazy, Sean! This is not that! Open the fucking thing!
An accident of this magnitude! It's just what I need to prove myself.
Sean! Sean, don't think like that! We can work together! We'll do it your way! Your rules, your method! Whatever you want! Or we'll do... I know! I'll quit! I'll resign! Which plan is all yours?
I will use these learnings to improve the plan and equipment. I've never been so certain of success.
No, Sean. Let's not think like that. Let's talk things through.
You have proven invaluable, Violet. You will not die in vain.
No, Sean, no. No, 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 you fuck. You fucking Sean. I quit. Sean, you should...
Oh. Oh, look. A little hat.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be hard to put that last little thing in there with that on top, but that's fine. Last little pony, last little pony.
The energy output is getting out of hand. How much longer?
So this is the witch plan, huh? Are we anything more than tools to you?
It's not about that. This is about saving the world. Either you fix this, or we're all screwed.
That's what I'm doing.
Then move your ass and do it already.
Yeah, suck my nuts. Quitting the Foundation was the best damn decision of my life.
Attaboy. Not that you'll survive this anyway, but attaboy. Your physical body, I almost believe is incinerated, but you know, she can make it. Ooh. We have 2 sections now. But I think I know the answer.
I now present to you the ARB Potential Development Device 2.0. This device is capable of not only better stimulating the potential of abnormal objects, but can also automatically turn on the respective electric field control.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your guys' way?
Objects exceed the preset amplitude. This will ensure that the experiment is foolproof, with 0 chance of runaway. The tragedy of Directed Tau 2 cannot be repeated. We must learn from our mistakes. We must not forget the enormous power of SCP-239. And we must treat security as a top priority. Otherwise, all of this will be for nothing. Do not forget the credence we live by. Secure, contain, protect. This, we must uphold at all terms.
Oh, look, documents. Oh, vote of the O5 Council. Normally the O5 doesn't stand before other researchers. They usually talk remotely, but that's fine. Ballot sheet. Registration to vote to relaunch the ARB Potential Development Plan. Agree, disagree, abstain. O5 Council Representative O5-7. Gotcha. Agree, O5-9. Abstain, O5-11. O5-11 tends to abstain from a lot of nonsense. Or disagree. O5-06. Agree. Alright, 3 more documents. It's not that I missed a few, but that's fine. John's reinstatement certificate. certificate. O5 Council, SCP Foundation, January 17, 2005. After deliberation, O5 Council has decided to reinstate Dr. Sean Pierce as the principal investigator and development leader with B3 authority for the SCP-239 project. The ARB plan has been approved and authorized by the Council, and relevant work shall be carried out according to the set schedule. Authorization is effective immediately. Gone. Pilot's death certificate. Oh, this is lengthy. Spot, Site 17, Lab 3003, time, November 18, 2004, results, pilot, Tata, employee ID, Site 17-0451, experiment director, deceased, cause of death, fractured skull, hemorrhagic shock, Amelia Joe, employee ID 071, or 017239-034, experimental assistant, deceased, cause of death, progressive cervical hematoma, Lab 3003, sector Site 17-3, used for the experiment was severely damaged. Special equipment storage room 6th floor above Lab 3003 was also severely damaged. Undamaged equipment was removed after the accident. Roof of Lab 4011, Sector 4 below Lab 3003 was structurally damaged. It remained idle at time of accident. No resulting collateral casualties of other types of containment damage recorded. Background of accident. Violet Tata, which plan director has been working on Demeter plan in place of Dr. Sean Pierce's ARB plan since December 28, 2003. Demeter's plan's first public test at Site 17 Demeter was identified as the cause of the accident. Cause of accident, loss of control at SCP-239's abilities was the direct cause of the accident, according to the investigation. Prior to the accident, no telekill headgear devices were installed around the experimental subject. SCP-239, Director Tata did not initiate any contingency plans at time of accident. The investigation team holds that there were design defects in the control variable surrounding the design of the Demeter plan because Director Violette Tata could not effectively quantify the project controls. She assumes primary responsibility for the cause of the accident. Follow-up actions. The development of which plan will be delayed as a result of the accident. Dr. Blank, who provided referral for Violet Tata, will be held jointly liable for the resulting accident. Why? That's dumb. Type 1 accident investigation team, the Foundation investigator, blah, blah, blah. She has been promoted to headstone. Indeed. Indeed. ARB potential development 2.0. 1. Activation stimulation of high pulse voltage. So we're back to shock therapy. Direction 2. Interference with auditory guidance. 3. Controllable inhibit free will. So essentially, gotcha. Understood. According to the experimental records from the early stages of the ARB project, it has been confirmed that the reality distortion abilities of SCP-239 are proportionate to the pulse voltage when stimulated by certain words. Application for use, ARB2 pulse alternating voltage. The high, ultra-high pulse voltage it generates 600,000 volts to 950,000 volts can more effectively promote the advancement of the project. Expected period 3 months. Christ. This man is a monster. Yeah, well, we got all those. We just missed the one from earlier, but oh well. He wasn't atomized by the SCP.
Hi, hello. It's okay. I just want to talk.
Stay away.
What happened?
Well, it's because she was
not
hit
your
with
fault.
physical object, not a distortion effect.
Shit.
Lovely. Seems excessive.
I am Dr. Sean Pierce. December 25th, 2005. 1630 hours. This is the first experiment of ARP Plan 2.0. SCP-239. We will repeat the previous tests first.
Experiment 1. Strength test. Pass rate of 95%.
Voltage strength 600 kilovolts. Power on. SCP-239. Crush the car in front of you.
Yeah.
Test completed. Pass.
We'll now begin the new test.
Experiment 3. Creation test. Pass rate indeterminate.
Voltage strength 800 kilovolts. Power on. SCP-239. Reassemble this junk into a truck. A real, operational truck. Not some fancy replica.
Type of quick time I fail. There's no way I'll make that. One, two, 4, 5. I wonder if there's an achievement if you make that. I don't think it's possible.
I'm the one who's in charge of this experiment. 950 kilovolts. Now! Power on!
Instantly incinerate a human? Yeah.
What the hell is this? Damn it! Stop trying to play violent tricks on me! I know how to deal with your useless imagination. Increase the voltage strength to 1000 kilovolts.
Dr. Pierce, the current has breached the security threshold. If left to overload, the device could explode at any moment.
Get the hell out of here! This is for victory! Do not fail me!
Whoopsie. I misclicked. My ears, though. Goddamn, these eyes. Oh. Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. Oh, he's still following. I can't get past you. What am I supposed to do? Like, that man's physically blocking me. What am I supposed to do? Oh. Okay, I can technically not pull their attention. I was unaware that was my objective. I think here I need to wait for him to pass by. Okay, bro, I just passed him, yeah. I have to wait for you to come back. Maybe. Where do you go, friend? Look! Victory is mine, child. Okay. Completed music block in SCP-239 story.
D6744. Nicely done.
Hold on.
The outflow of energy of SCP-239 has subsided and is now beginning to dissipate. We have regained control.
Just hold on.
Again, a job well done. Synapse is now ready to be disconnected.
Can you just hold the fuck on and listen for a damn change?
What's the matter?
The problem hasn't yet been solved. She's still lost deep in her mental anguish.
That's not our concern. The crisis has been averted. Innumerable lives have been saved. Your mission is complete.
My mission's not complete until she is stable.
Compassion in times of desperation leads only to the destruction of yourself.
3 minutes. You owe me that much. For all this, you owe me. I can enter her subconscious and fix this. 3 minutes.
Very well. I'll disconnect the synapse in 3 minutes. If you're not back, then so be it. I will show no compassion.
Okay. Oh, this is rather violent. Sure. Can I do anything about this, or is this broken?
A money badger has entered the value anomaly area, now quickly approaching. Good. Proceed.
Sent to delivery room 2.
Oh, lovely. How do I do this one, actually? Wait. Give me a moment here. Need to use the brain a little bit here. Gotta itch a scratch. Thinking. I feel like this just has to be straight. Well, no, it could be. Gotcha. Then we need. Yeah. At the SCP, the end of all existence is just a Tuesday saving all known life doesn't seem that big of a deal. Yeah. Not to mention it's happening in more than one location, but you know. Is this a file? No. Is there any files, or is this? There is. The only one. Registration for gynecology and obstetrics at the blank hospital. Self-paying, name blank, gender female, 29, current resident address Utah, blood type O, nationality American, duration of pregnancy 273 days, gravidity 1, contact number, conditions of admission, date of admission, blah, blah, blah. Oh, sorry. Rather stormy day, don't you say? Alright, gotcha. This one is almost certainly this. And then... 273 days. Yeah, they're rushing her along. Oh. I turned myself around a little bit there.
Value fluctuation increasing. Team Honey Badger approaching target.
Hi.
Heart rate 100. Blood pressure normal.
Hemostat. Gauze.
Target confirmed. Containment operations ready.
Excellent. Operation Witch Hunt commence.
Hello, Tatao. How are you today? Finally joined the rest of the team in the afterlife, huh? Oh, we're doing this now. I mean, this is easy. Contrary to popular belief, it's actually easier when there's more of these involved.
Congratulations, a lovely princess with beautiful blue eyes.
I like how the doctors are playing like this is normal. Heroes.
Target SCP-239 has been contained.
Stick data.
SCP-239! SCP-239!
SCP-239. SCP-239.
SCP-239! That's an order!
SCP-239. That's an order.
SCP-239! Do as I say!
SCP-239. Do as I say.
Come on! Do it!
Come on, do it.
SCP-239! SCP-239! SCP-239!
Don't blame yourself. None of this is your fault. Maybe you weren't meant for this world.
Those eyes. Imagine.
In SCP Universe, yes. They refuse to use anything but the item designation or the SCP designation number. That it is actually their rules. They are very strict about it.
The robin says, the home I want, my home is squishy all over. With shiny
Oh look, a little
warm
roller
lights
coaster ride.
and
Hey,
no
here be
more
dragons.
steel.
Here be dragons.
Filled all the way with beautiful
Why is
star
this all this
stickers.
Christmas stuff going on when it's
Colorful
Halloween?
Everywhere, everywhere. Everywhere I go, they twinkle, twinkle like little eyes. So many good books. With the cutest animals inside. They only say nice things to me.
I happen to notice I may or may not be in Santa's sleigh. And here comes a drop.
Decorations, a soft bed, and mountains of toys. I can play all day, anywhere I want. I'll have my favorite toy, a beautiful
Awful
carousel.
slow drop.
I'll ride and ride, and it will take me anywhere. There, I will not be yelled at. I will not be punished. I can sing as much as I like. I hope so much to live here forever. My home, Seguros' home.
Oh, another one off the list. Oh, I'm not disintegrated. That's good to know.
My head.
And now everyone's
Take a
gonna be
deep breath.
super mad
Just
at
some
me.
minor side effects from the force disconnection.
She's not coming back.
What?
In the end, she chose to shut off her subconscious. She'll sleep forever, like a plant.
Maybe that's for the best. Anyways, our primary concern is the incident report. It'll require some brainstorming.
Not my concern.
Alright, arrange for someone to take you back. See you on the next mission.
Not in this lifetime.
Hey, it moved. Move, chat. Ran over Corin. Nah. Conscious intrusion operation. Read. Glitch plan. Read. All this stuff. Read. So all the documents we collected get put into the system here. Yeah. Penable tool and intravenous strip telekill alloy coverage are two important containment procedures that remain essential at this time. For the new round of consciousness intrusion is necessary. A group of specialists will need to discuss further which plan 26104. In response to the urgency of the situation, notified Council stated a new containment approach in July 2002 rather than physical containment. New approach seeks to harness the reality distortion abilities of 239 in order to contain other SCPs. All of this is yeah. Okay, now we read its actual thing. All right. 239, Keter, containment procedures, obsolete data. 239 is kept in one room cell furnished with one bed, one EKG machine, one IV to be filled with pentobarbital mixed with data expunge to be refilled daily. Under no circumstances is SCP-239 to be removed from her containment area to be at any given time. The walls of the cell are to be coated in a telekill outlet alloy. Only Class 2 personnel allowed any contact with SCP-239 at any time. All personnel guarding SCP-239's containment area are to be equipped with the telekill headgear, SCP-148. Subject's proper name is Sigoros Stefanosdaltia. Probably butchered that. Under absolutely no conditions should the subject ever be awakened. Any personnel found attempting to awaken the subject will be immediately terminated. Description. SCP-239 appears to be an 8-year-old girl, 1 meter in height, and 20 kilograms in weight, such as shoulder length blonde hair. Upon closer inspection, the subject's eyes shimmer a gray-green shade. The subject seems to have emitted previously undiscovered form of radiation, which has been named redacted. These waves seem to be harmless in low concentrations, but in higher concentrations they break down matter on a subatomic level. SCP-239 seemingly has the ability to do whatever she expresses a will to do, but simply the subject can do anything that she truly wants to do on a basal psychological level as long as she is conscious. Fortunately, she only seems to be able to affect herself and her immediate surroundings. Therefore, if she can see it, she can change it. It would not be the most prudent course of action, however, to try to test how powerful she can be. She seems to be able to create and affect living matter. For example, when a D-class personnel accidentally caused her harm, she simply made him disappear. Fortunately, when the subject was made to feel guilty for what she did then, she made him reappear. SCP-239's self-preservation instinct makes her virtually invincible while she is subconscious. Subject's skin cannot be punctured by anything except for SCP-148. Is it possible for Zig to refrain from running over my friends? Possibly. You asked if it was possible. Not that I would not do. So he does it for fun. As a means of controlling the subject's ability, she has been told that she is a witch. Besides improving her moral greatly, it makes her believe that she is unable to use her abilities outside of the pre-reviewed list of spells given to her by the SCP Foundation. This will hopefully prevent any and all attempted escapes. However, the subject is to be kept calm at all times to prevent any subconscious wish of harm upon herself or others. As a means of controlling such as... Oh, we've just read that. Origin SCP-239 came to the attention of the Foundation very soon after her birth in blank blank. Approximately 3 hours after the subject's birth, blank blank hospital was destroyed in an unexplained explosion. The press was informed that it was due to a gas leak. SCP teams were dispatched shortly to search the site for any abnormalities. The only living person they were able to locate was SCP-239. For the next 8 years, the subject was raised under SCP care. As a blank blank 2000 blank, the subject was kept in a medically induced coma until further notice. The decision was made by data expunge. SCP-239 is permanently contained at Site 17. Appendix. Obsolete data. SCP-239 Development Plan 10.0. In the interim, may prove wise to use SCP's unique ability to contain ether. Okay, this is going over. Dr. Clef. Big guy. My analysis has led me to the conclusion that SCP-239 is an unacceptable containment and security risk, although several proposals have been made of reusing her For continuing other SCPs, the example of SCP-953 and others must serve as a stark reminder of the risk of overestimating the Foundation's ability to control SCPs with reality-altering powers. I would therefore like to make the following proposal. A piercing implement will be constructed in SCP-148, capable of penetrating the SCP-239's otherwise impenetrable skin. This tool will be used to kill SCP-239 while she is asleep and her powers are neutralized. Because of the danger of SCP-239 awakening and resisting termination, it's my recommendation that this selective operative carry SCP-668 as well, in order to minimize complications. One of the dangers of this procedure is the possibility that SCP-239 will awaken and perceive the operative as a friend or good person, thus changing reality to match it. It is for this reason that I would like to volunteer to carry out the procedure personally. A review of my personal file should indicate that my data expense should allow me to carry out the operation even after a reality shift of this nature. Dr. Clef. Dr. Clef is one of the big honcho researchers, who also I think is slightly anomalous and also kind of really fucked up if I remember right. Maybe. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, he's a big shot in the SCP. He handles a lot of different things, so yeah. Submit. Well done, young man. Thank you, Director R. With a reality distorting anomaly classified as cat, it would seem keeping the subject in a state of comatose is the only viable solution. You're right, this place is not what I thought it was. I'm still learning to understand and abide by the rules. When I handed this task to you, I was frankly rather worried about whether or not you would be able to complete it. It seems you are ready. What do you mean? Carl, someone wants to talk to you. Unknown contact. Confirm. Hello, Carl. Who are you? One of the 05? Why am I of interest? I'm just a random archivist. Doesn't matter who I am. What matters is who you are. Carl, it's just a name. A symbol. I'm the one who will guide you to the answers. What should I do? First, you will need to complete some warm-up exercises. Take the elevator to the 15th floor. To the 15th floor. Finally back here, huh? Where's the elevator, actually? Is it over here? Take elevator to sector B24. No. Though that does look fancy. I love how we have these clogs still. I know it, Carl. I don't remember seeing an elevator. Unless they're talking about the original elevator we came in. Who did that? Sunny, rating with 15. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome. What were you guys up to? And I'm an archivist, so that's how I get to know about all these stories, because we watch lectures, go through all this stuff. Yeah.